it doesn't go over onto the other machine even if it's running, but at the same point we haven't got any film in there, so it doesn't read any data.
Yeah.
So we're going to try it now with some data, with some film in here.
Okay.
I'll stop this. So it hasn't gone over, has it?
No, it hasn't.
I'll stop this so we don't run out of film. I'll put something with data on that film, on that machine, and do the same thing again.
Right.
Projector 2. Oh yeah, since the last time I saw Fred, we've had the we used to have the bulbs, the lacing up bulbs go every other week. We used to go through loads of them, yeah?
Yes, yes.
And basically the problem there was that there were 12 volt supply. No, it was a 12 volt bulb, but we're having actually 14 volt supply.
Oh goodness.
And we had to, what we done is our electrician, he put a resistor on the feed of 1 ohm 1 watt, I do believe, and he brought the voltage down to 10 volts. So the lamps are lasting a lot longer now, and it saves us £6 a bulb every time we buy one. Okay. Right, this is just a reel of film with digital soundtrack. We haven't run this before.
Okay.
I'll go through exactly the same motion.
So we'll start the number 1 machine.
Oh, you want to start the number 1 machine?
Let's do the same, then we can do it the other way.
Okay, so here we go. We're on. I press digital, but it's not going to go on there yet because
there's no data.
So I'll start it again. Projector number 1. Give it time. There it goes.
Okay, I start number 2 machine. Yep.
Now I'm going to start machine number 2. Yeah, it would flick over, but it won't go over the sound.
Right, now this could be because you're going to the Sony. So it's registered number 2 machine.
Yeah, but the sound is still on number 1. You're hearing 1.
Yeah.
You're hearing that projector.
Yeah.
You won't hear this machine until you change over. So if we look at this, this is the trailers, 4, 5 error reading.
So change over.
Now, I'll just flick the sound up for a minute so you can hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if David could just flick the sound over. And now
it's on number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it should be digital. Yes.
It is.
Obviously it's a quiet bit of the film.
No, speed data. That's all that matters. What you proved is correct to what you were saying to me. Ilka ran number 1 machine, SRD, ran the other machine but didn't change over, and it registered SRD on the system but it didn't drop out. However, it may be because at PPC everything is routed through the Sony, which I've got no experience of that, so in my place it goes directly through the Dolby, and likewise when Ilka now was at the Empire it went through the Dolby. So do you think this could be?
It could be, but I really don't think so. It's only EQ'd through the Sony because the digital has to be read through the Dolby.
Yeah, but
it's EQ'd through the SR.
You're not going through the SDDS now, are you?
No, I can put it through the SDDS.
No, what I'm trying to say is, but it registered number 2 on the SDDS, so that is telling us something.
Excuse me, the question to this answer is the digital did not drop out on this equipment.
And I'm saying that is absolutely correct. What Ilka said would happen has indeed happened. But what I'm asking, because I have no knowledge, is because you're going to the SDDS, right? The switching is to the SDDS. It recognised you're on Projector 2. Now that may, because it's going to...
Oh, okay then. In theory, if I press this button, I am not going through the Sony unit now. It is...
Oh really?
Yeah.
So what button was it on before?
Number 8.
Yeah.
And what happens is anything that's SDDS will run SDDS first, and then it will revert to Dolby Digital. Or
so yeah. we were getting that was good. So put it on. So
that's bypassing this now, and
so
it's going straight.
Nothing to do with this.
No, you might still see a change going on, but it's got nothing to do with it.
Can we do the test again?
Yes, we can.
Soldier regarding the circumstances leading to his death.
Okay, so that started. It'll pick up the digital in a second. If you look over here, it will flick down. There it goes.
So now we're playing digital.
Yes, and it's reading 4, and the reading's quite good.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, now okay. Start number 2 machine, but don't change over.
Oh, I'll change over. I'll start it.
So Ilka starts number 2 machine. The projector is now bypassing the Sony, so we're going to see if it's going to go to SR. And it's still got sound.
Yeah, I've got it on 0.7. We need to turn it up. Turn it up, Fred.
Okay, so we'll still be. So what we've just proved is it hasn't gone to SR and it hasn't gone over to the other machine. It's still reading off the number 1. Alright then, okay. Let's stop both machines and have number 2 as the show machine. Okay, so what we've done now, we have proved that not going to the SDDS, even though it is daisy chain, there still could be something. And it hasn't dropped out, it hasn't gone to SR, it hasn't lost sound. So again, you're right on that. And we're just going to prove that Ilka's right, thank you. We're going to have number 2 machine as the show machine and number 1 as the incoming machine to see if we lose sound there.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Took a bit long to do it.
No, that's fine.
Alright.
Okay, so what we've proved now, we've got SRD on number 2 machine. And we've proved it because we can see it's reading. So Ilka, would you like to now start your number 1 machine, but don't change over?
Okay. Starting number 1 machine.
Okay Ilka, I think that concludes the experiment. It certainly hasn't dropped out.
It hasn't, has it, Fred?
No.
So, I do believe our engineers who've done the installation at the PPC done a really good job.
But one has to say that my information, it could be incorrect, is that it is a common fault on changeovers that sound will go to SR. It may just flick to SR.
I'm sure Fred is not dreaming this. It happens at his preview theatre, but it doesn't happen here. So he's telling us by his experience, which is true, and we're going by what we got here, which is true. Yeah. So, there we have it. Yeah.
Well, I think it was a very interesting test, and I'm really pleased we did it. And so I think it's back to the drawing board.